Thank you to Haley for suggesting XRP to do a price prediction for 2021. XRP is my largest holding, so I'm excited to do this one just to see what we come up with. Let me know if you're holding XRP in the comments, and if you've got any other coins you want me to take a look at, I'll do those as quickly as I can rattle them out. I've been doing so many price predictions for 2021 just on the lead up to the change to 2022, so go and check those out. The playlist to all the price predictions is below. Well, here we are in XRP. I'm glad that this one was mentioned and brought up because it is my largest holding by far. I mean, I'm talking about a 99% holding in the market. I know I'm overexposed. I just backed myself into a corner at some point in this market, took all of my money out of all the other coins and thought, YOLO. Definitely not what I suggest you do. But, you know, I'm in this situation now. I know that XRP moves last in the market, so I'm really just waiting for everything to go, waiting for XRP to go, hoping, praying that XRP goes. So if you hold XRP, let me know in the comments, and you can be part of that XRP army that is kind of really struggling right now. Although today you can see there has been a nice little move up, but nothing significant. And in my opinion, you know, more downside ahead before we get any upside. But we're not talking about the medium to short term or anything medium really. We're talking about long-term projections here. Now, fortunately, we have loads of data to go with. We have the 2013 bull market, we have the 2017 bull market, we have the 2017 altcoin run, and we can see what, you know, the position we're in the market now. So it allows us to be able to project things a lot easier. So I always use the Fibonacci extension tools to predict price. I do this on the peak to the bottom. You can see that it projected where the altcoin cycle would go. When you bring it up, the 0.236 extension, which is this red line here, when you bring that to the top, you can see that that projected basically the top of the 2017 market. And then when you do this again from the top of the 2017 market to the bottom, you get a good idea as to where the coins are going, where XRP in this example is going to go for the rest of this market. Now with XRP, we can see that XRP has done absolutely nothing in this market, especially if we look back at the 2013 market. And you can see, you know, the price gets up to these upper ends of these Fibonacci extensions in whatever one, the more bearish option or the more bullish option. The price always gets up to these areas. We can see in Bitcoin, for example, we've reached the upper end of these Fibonacci extensions, which means I believe the top is already in for Bitcoin, and we're now heading down to set new lows. When we get down to these lows, let's say it could even be probably around here, we'll see a retracement back up for Bitcoin and Ethereum. And with that retracement on that way up, XRP and the rest of the coins are going to go absolutely wild. I'm talking like that. Where does that leave us? I do like to use fractals as well as a gauge of kind of how previous movements look in the current day, and we can kind of get some good projections for good sell points along the way. Now, how we do this is we go over to the left here, we select bars pattern, and we can select an area, a point in time, and we're able to kind of drag that point in time across. And it'll adjust because this is a log chart, so it'll adjust according to the price. But we can see if we drag exactly where we are today onto this chart, it brings us up to a certain level. Now I want to do this again to make some other projections. So the bottom of the market, the last time, and into the peak. I'm just going to bring all these over and drag them into where we are currently today. Now, as you can see, if XRP does exactly what it's always done in the past with every bullish pump, I've put every bullish pump into here, especially at the price we're at right now, although I was believing this, you know, at the dollar level, and I want to drag this up to $1 because I've been making this same prediction with the same fractals when we're at $1, and this is just where I believe we're at. You can see that on these previous ones, I've taken the fractals not from the bottom. I've taken them from, let's say this is the dollar level. We're currently right here, working our way up to the dollar level before that push up. So there's always a lower point in the market, like you can see here. There's a lower point in the market, but I've taken the fractal not from the lowest point. So in this case, it would be from around that dollar mark. And you can see that regardless of whether it's down here or up there, they all converge into a certain area, a very specific price range. They're all above the 2.618 Fibonacci extension. So let's draw the lines on where these fractals went. So that one's on the extension. This one's slightly above. That fractal goes right there. And the other one is basically at the upper end of the extensions. So let's take that away, take the fractals away, and we can see my price predictions for XRP in this cycle. And these are my bearish bullish ones. So these are where I really expect it to go, but I do have an ultra bullish target that I want to get to at the end, should we have a super cycle like we did in 2017. Because if we did have this, we'll be looking at the growth from the bottom of here all the way to the top of the bull market. And who knows, we could be just here in this whole thing. So we'll get to that when the time comes. But for these projections, we're looking at anywhere between $9.93 all the way up to $16 based on previous fractals and those Fibonacci extensions that have accurately predicted previous cycles. From current day, that would mean anywhere between a 1,000% increase from where we are today all the way up to a 1,700% increase. This is why I'm in XRP and why I'm not in Bitcoin, because we're looking at 30% growth on Bitcoin from here, 24% growth from Ethereum from here at best. But we're looking at above 1,000 on the bottom target and the top target. So let's look at my ultra bullish one. As you've seen in previous videos, when I make these price predictions, I often use the Fibonacci extension in this way. So top of the market is right on the number 1 line, that gray line, and the bottom of the market here. But sometimes, as we projected from the 2013 market, you can bring that 0.236 extension to the top of the market and it will project what price we're looking at based on a super cycle like this, where we shoot up in an alt cycle, we capitulate for a while, and then we shoot up again. That's what we're measuring here. And in this case, we are looking at a $68, between $58 and $68 XRP. Who knows, it could overextend there and then come back down. But even then, we're looking at $68, $58 XRP if we are having a super cycle. From current day, that is at best 7,500% increase. So you can see why I'm in XRP. I'm just waiting for it to move, hoping and praying for it to move to see something like this. Actually, at this $9.50 level, all the way up to $13 is when I'm starting to take my money out. I will be leaving 10% of my earnings in XRP just in case we do go all the way up to this 7,697% growth, which actually would probably end up meaning my 10% ends up being more than what I took profit on with the majority of my money. But who cares? I'll let that 10% ride. And if it does ride all the way up to the $68, $58 level, I'll be taking all my money out the market and looking to buy back in at the bottom of the next market, which if we know XRP and it only reaches, let's say it does reach the $13 level right here, and it will come down that 94%-ish. And we would then be looking at, again, basically the price where it is exactly today as another buying opportunity with all the earnings that we made from the previous cycle. So XRP is obviously looking so strong if this SEC court case can get cleared. But those are my projections for XRP. If you haven't noticed, the channel has grown like mad the last 2 days. I was on 18 subscribers like 3 days ago, and I'm 101 so far. So you are really liking these price predictions. Check out the playlist in the description below and have a look at all the coins I've done these price predictions for. There might be some there that you have, or some that you might be interested in buying. I also do videos on tips and tricks for crypto, personal finance and life lessons, and also motivational videos so you can stay positive during the hard times, whether that's at work or with crypto investing or your finance, whatever. Go and check it out and become subscriber number 102 or more. Who knows? See you in the next one.